Okay, so now let's start talking about division. So first of all, please note that division is also notation. Just like multiplication, division is also notation. So what do I mean by this? So what I mean by this is that we want to introduce this new symbol, 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4 means, so this is what it means. So I'm going to say this stands for, or it means. What does it mean? Well, it means that either, it can mean either of the two things and they're both equivalent. It can either it can either mean that 2 fours is equal to 8, or the same thing, 4 twos is equal to 8. So it can mean either one of these two things. Okay, so this box, so here's the box. So it can mean either one of the two things, and that's what it actually means. So now let's try to, so once I've clarified what this denotes, so this denotes really something which is multiplication, and multiplication is repeated addition. So we really define division in terms of repeated addition. So the concept of division should be clear, but now we use it in two very interesting ways. So let's say we have 8 white circles, and let's say we want to divide them into two groups. So if you want to divide them into two groups, let me divide them into two groups. So if I divide them into two groups, I get 2 fours. So that's the first interpretation of division, right? Okay, so I say 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. I tell you the number of groups, and you tell me the number of objects in the group. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay, there's a different interpretation of this, which is I'm going to tell you the number of objects in a group, and I ask you how many groups are there. So I can 8 divided by 2 equal to 4 can also mean this. So now I have, so I'm saying I'm going to tell you how many objects are in each group, tell me the number of groups. And this is the interpretation of 4 twos. So 4 twos are equal to 8. Okay, so we can interpret division in two different ways. So let's look at some questions from the book. So here you go. You can see that here in the book, the book is telling you how many groups are there, right? So the book tells you that there are 2 groups and 8 mangoes. So this is really the interpretation of 2 fours. This is the interpretation that the book is using, and this is, if you tell me the number of groups, I'll tell you how many objects are in each group, and that's 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. That's this division. Okay, now this is slightly different. Now what the book is telling you is, the book is telling you the number of children, and it's telling you how many objects are there in each group, and it's asking you how many groups are there. So now this is the interpretation that 3 fives are equal to 15, and we say it this way: 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3, and 3 is the number of groups. So this is the number of groups, and this 4 is the number of objects in each group. Okay, so these are the two different interpretations of division that we can use. Now please note, I want to relate division and multiplication, and this is how they're related. So you can see that there are 4 parts to this question, and they actually mean the same thing. It's the same equation being written in different ways, right? Because we know that 18 divided by 2 is equal to 9 actually means one of the two things. It actually means that 2 nines are equal to 18, or 9 twos are equal to 18. So these are the two meanings that we can give to this box. And please note, these two things, 2 nines are 18 and 9 twos are 18, also mean exactly mean that 18 divided by 9 is equal to 2, and that is the other meaning of this, and these two in this thing are also equivalent. So you can see all four statements, 9 twos are 18, 2 nines are 18, 18 divided by 2 is 9, and 18 divided by 9 is 2, are actually saying the same thing. And this comes through a lot of repeated discussion of the meanings of multiplication and division, and being able to see that division has two interpretations, and the commutative law of multiplication allows you to go between 18 divided by 2 is 9, and 18 divided by 9 is equal to 2.